You're 34, it's Tuesday. Your phone buzzes on the counter, $63, paid to you. While you were asleep, you don't check what job sent it. No job sent it. 5 years ago, that sentence wouldn't have made sense to you. Rewind. You're 29, you don't have savings, not real ones. You have a checking account that refills every 2 weeks and empties a little faster each time. You've told yourself you'll start investing for 6 years. You've never opened the account. Your friend Dana has. She started at 22, she never talks about it. You only found out because her card got declined at dinner once and she laughed and said, "It's all locked up, I don't touch it." You thought she was broke. She wasn't. She was the opposite of broke. That night you go home and open your bank app. $4,200 sitting there doing nothing, not growing, not working. Just existing the way you have been. You don't buy anything exciting. No crypto, no hot stock your cousin mentioned at Thanksgiving. You buy one boring index fund. The whole market in one ticker. You put in $4,000, you feel nothing. No rush, no dopamine, just a confirmation screen. Your coworker sees it on your monitor at lunch. That's it, an index fund. My guy is up 40% on a single stock this year. You nod, you don't argue, you go back to your desk. He's up 40% for 3 months. You don't know yet that his stock will be down 60% by next spring. You just eat your sandwich, you're 30. The fund has grown to $5,100. You add $300 a month now before rent, before anything fun. It's not impressive. Nobody's watching a chart go from $4,200 to $5,100 and calling you rich. Your sister buys a car that same month. A real one, financed, glossy, new car smell. She sends a photo to the family group chat. Everyone reacts. You type, "nice," and put your phone down. You don't tell her that the payment she just signed up for is more than what you invest every month. You don't tell her because nobody asked and because you're starting to understand something. This only works if you don't need anyone to clap for it. You're 32, $19,000. You didn't get a raise that changed your life. You didn't get lucky. You just kept buying the same boring fund every single month. Through a year the market dropped, and a year it didn't. There's a Tuesday you remember specifically. The market's down 8% in a week. Group chats full of people panic selling, screenshotting red numbers. Dana texts you one line, "This is the sale, not the disaster." You buy more. Your hands are a little sweaty doing it. You do it anyway. You're 34 now. Back to the beginning. $63, a Tuesday, a phone buzzing on the counter. The account is $46,000. It's not a fortune. It won't buy you a house. But it's the first money in your life that didn't come from your time. It came from patience, showing up and doing something unremarkable enough that nobody ever noticed you doing it. Your coworker, the one with the stock that was up 40%. He sold most of it in the crash to cover a car repair. He's back to zero, basically. Still talks about the 40% though, never mentions the rest. Dana texts you that afternoon. Not about money, just checking in the way she always does. You don't tell her the number went up again. You don't need to. She already knows what quiet compounding looks like from the inside. You almost didn't do this at 29. You almost told yourself it was too late, that other people had a 10-year head start and you'd already lost the race. You didn't lose anything. You just started later and kept going anyway. The fund is still boring. The fund will always be boring. That's the whole point. Nobody ever got rich from a fund that gave them something to brag about at dinner. You didn't beat the market. You didn't outsmart anyone. You just bought one Tuesday and then you bought the next one and the next one for 5 years while everyone else was busy looking like they were winning. Nobody noticed. That was never the goal.